Hi, I'm Carla Adams. I'll be reading from my book, Ancestral River, A Spiritual Journey for the Living and the Dead. Today I'm reading Chapter 14, Negative Vortex. As I opened my heart to receiving everything the universe brought me as good, my life became magical. More of my positive intentions became reality. I enjoyed using my spiritual gifts and helping other people experience how the spiritual world around us worked. The separateness and fear I had always felt couldn't compare with knowing that I was an integral part of the universe and universal spirit. I was happier, calmer, less reactive, and more reflective. My husband often said, "I really like the new you." I connected with nature easily by tuning into the joy, love, gratitude, wonder, and curiosity of the universe within me and feeling the aliveness of nature around me. Trees, plants, and water stretch toward the oneness, their energy flowing upward and outward into me and the universe. When intuition pulled my attention toward the sun, its energy flowed into me also. One day my husband stood under the trees near our house with a finger placed to his lips and motioned for me to come over. Hearing a loud buzzing, I looked into the leaves and blossoms. Thousands of bees were sipping nectar. I looked to the sky, feeling its joy. I said loudly, "Thank you." As my gratitude reverberated through the universe, the sun came from behind a cloud to bless me with light until I went indoors. The next time I visited my mom, I noticed the 120-year-old cottonwood trees lining the driveway on the farm where I grew up were losing branches. I held one of them, feeling sad for it. I said to it, "Thank you for always being part of my life." The tree said, "I'm old and will return to the earth. All is good." A few days later, in a biofield session, a friend said, "I want the energy of the large oak tree at my childhood home to join me today. Do you think it has a name?" Holding the intention, I said to the tree, "Do you have a name?" "I am," it said. Oak tree vibration filled the room. I am part of the great I am. I exist only in each present moment as universal spirit exists. It is. One day I awoke groggy from a nap. An hour later, still needing to clear my mind, I stepped outside to be grounded by the earth's energy. I hugged a tree and asked it, "Can you clear my mind?" "Yes," the tree said. "Really?" I asked. "Yes." I leaned against the tree energy moving through my body. "How will I know when you're done?" The tree said, "You'll know." In a few moments, my energy flowed up and out with the tree's energy. The continual flow from foot to crown became lighter and stronger. Suddenly I knew. I stepped away from the tree with gratitude. My mind was clear. One winter morning that was warm and balmy, a change was coming. I turned my attention from the cat's purr to the universe, expecting to feel nature's joy or see swirls of Gabriel's presence. But today I heard one word: come. It was the magnetism of the whole for all the parts, the yearning I had felt all my life but had never known where to look or what to do. Universal Spirit was calling me to express my own spirit fully so the whole could be all it could be. Later, the moon was covered with clouds when I peeked out the window. I soaked up its energy, then ran outside to enjoy it more. Strolling through the garden barefoot the next morning, I only felt my spirit body, not the physical. I was light, flowing through light. During a hypnosis session, my friend read my first questions for the oneness. Do all plants communicate with each other? Do plants communicate with animals? Or do they all just communicate with the biofield of nature? I sent my question into the oneness and told my friend the response I heard. When I talk to one tree, the tree doesn't communicate the information to the rest of nature, but all of nature feels my vibration as if I spoke to one. My friend said, "They're all I am." Then she read the next question. "You want to know more about ley lines?" I asked the oneness and felt its wisdom and energy swirling around me. Ley lines are the power grid of the universe. They flow directly from the pure energy of universal spirit deep under the earth, then filter up and disperse at the earth's surface to fuel all the energy lines that run across the earth. I said to the oneness, "Can I feel how this works?" In spirit, I was lifted up by the ley line energy. I flowed upward to where it accumulated high in the sky. Then I was pulled backward into the energy deep under the earth. I said to the oneness, "How is the energy drawn below the earth?" The answer was magnetism. And I asked, "Does it happen within the biofield of nature or in the biofield of oneness? Or does it cycle through the unending energy beyond the oneness?" My spirit was in the ley line energy again, flowing through the top of nature's field and into the biofield of oneness. Then it was drawn back into the deep pool of energy under the earth. Days later, in meditation, I saw that all ley lines used to connect at 90-degree angles. Man-made changes to Earth and the lower voltage of the universe had altered and continued to change the flow of some ley lines. Some vortexes became negative, having angles other than 90 degrees. One day, knowing that ancestors in the waiting place liked to be near negative vortexes, I said to the universe, "Is there a negative vortex in my town?" My dowsing rods opened wide for a yes. "What direction is it?" The rods pointed. I held the rods over that area of the city map. "Show me the negative vortex." I followed the rods down the block and around the corner from my home. "Is the vortex on the south or north side of the street?" I stepped onto private property. I could feel a ley line. "Show me the vortex." One day when I walked down that street, I felt a spirit being near me. Its vibration felt similar to Gabriel's, but didn't have the same joy and love like angels in the oneness. I said, "Who are you?" The earth realm angel just watched me walk away. A minute later, as I entered my garden, the high voltage love and joy of Gabriel greeted me. I said, "Do you have a word for me?" He said, "I wanted you to know I was with you."